E aí pessoal, beleza? Raven aqui de volta em Assassin's Creed. Agora vamos passar por essa parte chata aqui com o Desmond o mais rápido possível.
Man, I can't even change my
Infelizmente
clothes.
eu não posso nem correr com ele. Aqui vamos para uma espécie de cutscene.
You're questioning my authority in front of the prisoner. There's a word for that. I believe it's called insubordination.
And I don't appreciate you trying to kill him. There's a word for that, too. I believe it's called stupid.
Lucy, this isn't my decision. I don't set the deadlines. But I'm smart enough not to challenge them. Do you want to wind up like Layla?
I know the accident has everyone on edge.
Which is why there's no time to coddle him.
If you push him too hard, he'll shut down. And then we'll have nothing.
We have nothing now.
But we will. You just need to have a little faith.
Fine. But I want you thinking of ways to improve his staying power. We can't afford to stop every time the man breaks a sweat. It's bad enough we have to traipse through all of these useless memories.
I'll do what I can.
Então vamos embora. Corre, Desmond, corre, corre! Não sei, nem você consegue fazer.
We're done for today, Mr. Miles. I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
E aí pessoal, fiz um corte aqui para mostrar uma conversa que eu não sabia que existia. Aqui depois que o doutor nos manda ir dormir, se nós não formos de uma vez e viermos aqui falar com a Lucy.
So you're really an assassin? Like Altair?
Yes and no.
What do you mean?
I was supposed to be one, but I ran away from the farm when I was 16.
Farm?
Yeah, that's what they called the place where I grew up. The farm. Like Messiah, I guess. Only not so, creepy. Just a small community in the middle of nowhere. About 30 of us living, you know, off the grid.
Why?
Thought my parents were just crazy hippies trying to stick it to the man, you know? My dad was always going on about our enemies, how they'd be looking for us, how we'd have to be prepared. No one ever came. Nothing ever happened.
Why'd you run away?
I could never leave the compound. You have any idea what it feels like being trapped in a place, knowing there was a whole world out there I'd never get to see?
Don't you miss your parents?
No. As far as I'm concerned, they weren't my parents. They were my wardens, and I was their prisoner.
It sounds like they only wanted to protect you.
With all that's happened, I don't know. I guess they were right.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dredge up the past.
It's all right. Gives me something to think about.
Try and get some sleep. We've got a long day ahead of us tomorrow.
Então pessoal, eu acho que eu nunca tinha...
Got a question for you before I turn in.
Sure.
How did they find me? I mean, I haven't been anywhere near another assassin for 10 years.
Use your real name?
Nope. Not before today.
Credit cards?
Cash only.
Telephone?
There's no one to call.
Driver's license?
Motorcycle. Guilty pleasure.
There's your answer. Photo, fingerprint.
This is a drug company. What does Abstergo have to do with the DMV?
Desmond, these guys are everywhere. I'm sorry, I really can't talk about it.
Então pessoal, eu nunca soube que essas duas conversas existiam. Sempre que eu passei por isso aqui, algumas vezes que eu estive testando o jogo, coisa e tal, experimentando, eu passei direto para vir aqui dormir.
Damn it, they locked the door.
Então, voltamos para história normal. Então, vamos embora descansar. Bom, o Miles pelo menos.
Damn it, they locked the door.
Pelo que eu entendi, eu achei que era prisioneiro. claro que trancam a porta.
Gotta say, that's a little creepy, Doc. Waking up to you standing over me. You been watching me sleep?
We're always watching you. Now get up. We've got a lot of work to do.
Ooh, wonder who I get to kill today.
Don't be so cavalier. Your ancestors almost had the right idea, Mr. Miles. If the deaths of a few people, evil people, no less, could save the lives of thousands more, well, it seems a small sacrifice.
What do you mean, almost?
They didn't go far enough. To use a rather tired analogy, corruption is no different than cancer. Cut out the tumors, but fail to treat the source and, well, you're buying time at best. There's no true change to be had without comprehensive, systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education, re-education, to be more precise. But it's not easy, and it doesn't always take.
Let me guess. You've got a better solution. What is it then?
Now that would be telling.
Bora. A gente tem que deitar aqui. E toda vez que a gente sai no meio de uma memória dele, a gente acaba tendo que voltar para essa tela aqui. A gente carrega o jogo, acaba nessa tela aqui e depois tem que carregar o jogo, a memória aqui para dentro do jogo. Eu realmente achei isso inútil. Felizmente consertaram isso nas próximas versões do jogo e a gente entra direto dentro da memória. Aqui no caso eu carreguei o jogo, eu estava fora da memória, mas mesmo quando a gente está dentro de uma memória e recarrega o jogo, a gente vem parar nessa tela aqui. O Altair tá vivo!
Use sharp turns or climb over buildings to break your pursuer's line of sight.
Como? Vamos ver como.
I am alive. But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see. And then you slept the sleep of the dead. Of the womb. That you might awake and be reborn.
To what end?
Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassins fight for?
Peace. In all things.
Yes, in all things. It is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is! But you, my son, have not found inner peace. It manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant and overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that nothing is true and everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning of the phrase, my child. It does not grant you the freedom to do as you wish. It is a knowledge meant to guide your senses. It expects a wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what is to become of me?
I should kill you for the pain you've brought upon us. Malik thinks it only fair. Your life in exchange for his brother's. But this would be a waste of my time and your talents. You'll see you have been stripped of your possessions. Your rank as well. You are a novice. A child once more. As you were on the day you first joined our order. I am offering you a chance at redemption. You'll earn your way back into the Brotherhood.
I assume you've something planned.
First, you must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
So you'd have me take a life?
No. Not yet, at least. For now, you're to become a student once again.
There is no need for this.
Others tracked your targets for you, but no more. From today on, you will track them yourself.
If this is what you wish.
It is.
Then tell me what it is that I must do.
We have been betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable. One of our own. You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
Ah, but that's just it. I've given you all I will. The rest is up to you.
Então, pessoal, agora a gente passa a ser um novato de novo. Nós não temos ainda nem nossa espada, nem nossa lâmina escondida, nem nada. A gente perdeu a habilidade ali de counter kill, catch ledge, dodge. Não posso nem correr não. Deixa eu correr logo. Isso.
When will he stop acting like a fool?
E vamos fazer o que ele pediu aqui, que nós fomos traídos, alguém ajudou o Robert Sabre e a gente tem que descobrir quem. Por enquanto, não liguem para aquelas coisas ali, que nem está em cima da cabeça do Altair, são umas bandeiras, que são os segredos que nós temos de coletar aqui. Mas isso fica para o próximo vídeo, que eu vou fazer o primeiro episódio da série de segredos e coletáveis, pegando todos aqui de Maziá.
Safety and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes, yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor?
Yes. Begin by going to the village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
Então vamos lá, começar a nossa busca no mercado da cidade. A gente perdeu até aquela habilidade de correr entre as pessoas, tirando-as do nosso caminho. Eu acho que a gente desce pra lá.
What's wrong with him? What's he doing now?
Descer por aqui.
God save him. He's gone mad. Did you see that?
What is that
Mais rápido. Desce, Altair. Beleza. Bom demais. Então, vamos esconder aqui. O F pra gente espionar. Mas
I know
o
what I
F.
saw. Musun opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Mualim.
I can't. Masun did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the weaver. He can name Masun's accomplice.
He's disappeared, hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
Então vamos caçar o cara que carregava as cartas entre o traidor e alguém de dentro da nossa fortaleza. Aparentemente eles não conseguem achá-lo, mas eu até já sei a localização dele. Esquisito. Aqui essa missão é pra gente roubar alguma coisa dele. Nós não podemos fazer nem de muito perto, nem de muito longe. Tem que estar numa distância média. Acontece que eu sei que é de trás dessa árvore aqui.
Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but please, I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
As you wish.
Pronto, ele recebeu uma carta e a nossa missão aqui é para roubar essa carta. Nós miramos nele, esperamos o momento em que ele esteja andando e chegamos atrás dele e usamos o shift para roubar a carta dele. Vambora. Beleza. Aparentemente a carta nos disse onde está o Maçom. Nós temos de ir até lá encontrá-lo.
Soon all your eyes will be opened to the truth. We stand upon the threshold between this world and a new one, a better place where all might live as equals. But men like Al-Mualim would see this dream destroyed. Today's attack was but the first, and more will follow unless you repent. Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf. See through his lies.
Agora a gente tem de segui-lo para interrogá-lo, ou seja, descer porrada nele. A gente tem que esperar, tem que segui-lo até um lugar mais vazio, fora do meio do povo. E esse cara não anda rápido, ele anda lento demais. Vamos, anda. E já tá bom. Desce pancada nele.
Enough! I yield!
Isso.
I yield!
Speak
Fala.
quickly then. I've no interest in your games. Why did you betray us? And who do you serve?
We serve the Templars. You should too. Their cause is just.
We?
Jamal. He told me of their plans. Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right. And if you must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid to die.
Your fate is not for me to decide. It's Al-Muallim who will judge.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You stand accused of betraying our brotherhood and opening the way for our enemies. How do you answer to these charges?
I deny nothing. I'm proud of what I did. My only regret is that they failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
It is not evil in my heart, but truth. I will not repent.
Then you will die. You did well, Altair, and have earned the right to carry a blade once more.
What will become of the one who helped him?
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds poisoned and twisted. These men must be destroyed. Soon enough, we'll know what sort of man Jamal is.
I've passed your test then. What now?
Oh, my child. We've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adorn it. 9 men who need to die. They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the crusades continue. You will find them. Kill them. In doing so, you'll sow the seeds of peace, both for the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
9 lives in exchange for mine.
A most generous offer, I think. Have you any questions?
Only where I need begin.
Very well. Ride for Damas. Seek out the black market merchant named Tamir. Let him be the first to fall. Be sure to visit the city's assassin bureau when you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafik of your arrival. Speak with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
if you believe it best.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
What nonsense is this? I don't need his permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made. You answer not only to me, but all the Brotherhood as well now.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
Então, pessoal, tendo recuperado a maior parte do nosso equipamento. Bom, o nosso equipamento é a maior parte das nossas habilidades. Agora nós temos que ir para uma outra cidade procurar um birô dos assassinos que tem lá e pedir permissão ao líder do birô para executar uma missão para matar um cara. Eu vou encerrar esse vídeo por aqui. Aliás, vamos fazer aqui a parte do tutorial só, tutorial de luta. E aí eu vou encerrar o vídeo para fazer um vídeo sobre os segredos e coletáveis de Maziar. Então aqui ele está nos ensinando a lutar. F para travar, já falei, muito importante. Botão 1 para defender ataques. Aqui ele vai realmente ser muito simples. Como a gente viu ali na hora que o Almolin nos fala sobre por que a gente não morreu e coisa e tal, a gente é rebaixado a iniciante e perde algumas coisas, como por exemplo a habilidade de contra-atacar. Isso eu achei muito paia, porque é uma coisa muito boa, muito essencial assim na luta, o contra-ataque. Então eu fiquei bem grilado com isso. Eu até vivo sem aquele correr com shift, que é para passar no meio da multidão, mas sem contra-ataque é muito complicado. Olha lá, eu não consigo de jeito nenhum contra-atacar. Aí a única coisa que eu consigo agora é defender e fazer aquele combo kill. Temporizar o botão de ataque para ele executar um combo kill como esse aqui. E só.
The work of a master.
Ah, eu ainda não perdi a habilidade de agarrar o cara. Bom, pelo menos isso, né? Mas o contra-ataque para mim foi uma perda muito grande. Então é isso o tutorial, ele encerra por aqui. Vamos embora, encerrar esse vídeo e voltar aqui no próximo, já na série de segredos coletáveis, para a gente catar todas essas bandeiras que tem em Maziar. Então pessoal, muito obrigado por assistirem, valeu, até mais, tchau. E fazer um close aqui, olha lá a boca dele, a cicatriz que eu mostrei no vídeo anterior no Desmond, o Altair também tem. Vai ver, essa cicatriz é uma herança genética. Até mais pessoal.